welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Omaha Storm Chasers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Omaha Storm Chasers.
Scott Blewett gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
So now here is Cole Peterson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Peterson.
Now the first pitch.
First pitch, 7:07.
Pitch is popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Ramirez.
At the plate, Alton Ramirez. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team, it's just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
They're not called table setters for nothing, Danny. 1-2 punch right there. Both on base, first and third. We got problems.
Tough way to start the game on the mound right now. First and third, nobody out. It's time to start making some really good pitches.
Into the box now, Willy Castro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home.
Well, couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
And here's Renato Nunez. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that can't.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. The 1-1.
2 balls.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Peterson at third, Ramirez at second, Castro at first with no outs. 3 balls and a strike, flirting with a little danger here.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Ball 4.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Digging in next, Cody Clements. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. From the stretch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
This looks like it could be a rough one. You can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Here comes the 1-2, and it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Alton Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
3-1, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's set. Here it comes. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Brock Detheridge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1-0. Here it is. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
A ball and 2 strikes. Two out, bases loaded. And 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Two and 2. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Alex Faido, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Clements is there, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Ryan McBroom. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. He's right there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Mud Hens lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, here is Grayson Griner. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Weak grounder down the line at third. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Now batting, third baseman.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
In now, Cole Peterson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He singled in his first AB. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 7, Alton Ramirez.
Next to dig in, Alton Ramirez. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here it comes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
66.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Here's the 0-1. Now a swinging bunt. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Full count now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Anderson.
Next, here is Anderson Miller. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. As a look, now the pitch.
Aye.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just blocks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Nick Pratto, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 0-2 delivery.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2.
Ball inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
O'Hearn leads off first with 1 away. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Wow, the throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
So now to the plate, Kelvin Gutierrez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. wide, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count, the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting eighth, the catcher, MJ Melendez.
Next up is MJ Melendez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch, he'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Now at the plate is Willy Castro. Worked a walk his first time up.
The shortstop, Willy Castro.
And the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Lifted the other way out to left center. McBroom arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The first baseman, number 55, Renato Nunez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
At the plate, Cody Clements. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
1 strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Into the box, Alton Ramirez, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set, and the pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Clemens, the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one's down to 3rd. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mudheads are on top, 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jason Guzman, and they could use a spark from him here.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In for strike 2.
I got the count 1-2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Isabel.
And stepping in, Kyle Isabel. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Eric Mejia.
Stepping in next, Eric Mejia struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the AB now. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
2-0 now. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 3-1 pitch. It swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stewart is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 9, Ryan.
Up next, Ryan McBroom. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's it.
A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kristen Stewart.
Right fielder, number 20.
Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Strike called, 2-1. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
The center fielder, number 14, Brock Detheridge.
To the plate now, Brock Detheridge. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. set with the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
The catcher, number 17, Kristen Stewart.
So stepping in is Grayson Greiner, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1. The count is 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Stewart stands at first with 1 out. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Cole Peterson is on deck. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, third baseman, Cole.
Now to bat, Cole Peterson. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, left fielder, Alton Ramirez.
Into the box now, Alton Ramirez, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. 1 run is scored. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Oh, now that play fires me up right there. Just an absolute dime of a throw from the outfield. It doesn't get any better than that. You know what? Hats off to the catcher right there. Great job at the dish to handle the throw and get the tag down on him. And they pretty much had to be perfect to cut him down right there.
Standing in now, Willy Castro, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
To 1-2 now. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mud Hens lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ryan O'Hearn, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Number 66.
In field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate now, Anderson Miller. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
The 3-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
This is lifted out to left. Left fielder giving chase. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Nick Pratto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Miller, base runner at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch popped up. Peterson has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
So next to bat will be Kelvin Gutierrez. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one. Counts 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. Stewart is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Number 54 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 54.
And now Renato Nunez. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
Number 55. Renato Nunez.
First delivery to him. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Squared that one up just a little late. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Cody Clements. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. Clements,
One ball, one
a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's
One ball,
coming.
2 strikes.
You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
1-2 is
That's
an
in
off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now that's designated hitter Alton Rodriguez.
Next, it'll be Alton Ramirez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey. That's a ball. 1-0.
And it's 1-2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
That's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mudheads are on top, 3-0. Now to the plate, here is MJ Melendez. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Pitch on the way. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jason.
Next to stand in is Jason Guzman. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box, Kyle Isabel. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 5 innings complete. The Mud Hens lead it 3-0. So now to the plate, Kristen Stewart. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
The center fielder, number 14, Brock.
Next up, Brock Detheridge. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Stewart aboard here at first with nobody out. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
To 2-2 now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
On the ground up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn two. Pretty smooth.
Stepping in now, Grayson Griner. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Mudheads are on top, 3-0.
And leading off for the Storm Chasers, the second baseman, Aaron Mejia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
First offering. Ryan McBroom is at the plate as he watches ball one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, while you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And the 2-1. Down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Number
The
66.
pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one.
Ladies
Derek
and gentlemen,
Holland takes
your
over on the mound
attention,
here with nobody out in the
Now
sixth
pitching
inning.
for Toledo, number 49, Derek Holland.
To the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
That
One ball,
misses.
2
1
strikes.
and 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. As a look, now the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here's the potential
Anderson.
tying run. Anderson Miller, a knock here, could cut the lead to just 1 run. And now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. One out and a runner on second base. Popped him up. Peterson shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nick.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nick Faido, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
No, that's low.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Two out here and a runner at second. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now a 3-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Cole Peterson. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Alton Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. McBroom is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Willy Castro.
Now at the plate, Willy Castro. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First offering on its way. Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Renato Nunez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You could work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Erasmo Ramirez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Erasmo Ramirez.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
3rd baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack. but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, catcher, MJ Melendez.
Stepping up is MJ Melendez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. It's in time.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jason Guzman.
Digging in will be Jason Guzman. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, inside.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Now the 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mud Hens lead it 3-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Cody Clements.
Cody Clements.
Here's the first pitch to him. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead and count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Alton Ramirez. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, number 20.
So the next to bat will be Kristen Stewart. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that.
Will leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Gerson Moreno is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Gerson Moreno.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kyle Isabel. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in its last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Eric Mejia.
So now to the plate, Eric Mejia. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan.
Ready now is Ryan McBroom. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Called strike 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Domingo Tapia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 45, Domingo.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Brock Detheridge.
Leading off for Toledo, the center fielder.
First pitch on the way.
Detheridge.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tapia offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
And now here is Grayson Greiner. He grounded out last time up. Now here's the first offering. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And the runner back easily. Deatheridge on at first, nobody out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. First, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Miller will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Cole Peterson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cole Peterson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
That's
Ball 2 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
On, he pops it up. Gutierrez ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw into second. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So now to the plate, Alton Ramirez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Mudhens are on top, 3-1. Gregory Soto is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
65, Gregory Soto.
And now in the box, Ryan O'Hearn. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Number 66.
As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Soto playing here in his age 26 season. He's got a sinker, a slider, a four-seam fastball, and a changeup. The 1-0 home. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Anderson Miller. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 2-0 on the way. One out, nobody on. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
To the plate now, Nick Pratto. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Mudhens jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Faido gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Scott Blewett was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Gregory Soto strikes out the side to record the save, his second. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Mud Hens, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Storm Chasers, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.